If we are weeks away from the start of the legislative session, the 4 months every 2 years when lawmakers meet in Carson City to make new laws. Well, one big topic this time around is our elections and how results can get out more quickly. That is something Governor Lombardo certainly wants to see, specifically moving the deadline for when mail-in ballots can be counted. But the man in charge of that tells 8 News Now investigator David Charnes deadlines aren't the only issue.
So you know the governor is going to get up in the state of the state and say, we need our elections to be faster.
Yes, which I was just as frustrated as he was after Election Day. What we need to do is speed up that processing and make sure the counties have the capacity to process what ballots they have on hand in real time.
It's a lofty goal that Democratic Nevada Secretary of State Cisco Aguilar says he wants to see become a reality by the next big election.
If we could tell the public, hey, these are the number of ballots that were received today from the election centers and the drop boxes. This is where they are in the processing. This is where they need to go.
Since Nevada started universal mail-in voting nearly 5 years ago, the people doing the counting in Clark County have struggled to keep up, leading to delays in finding out who actually won. But Aguilar says it's not because so many ballots are coming in after Election Day, but more so the volume that comes in all at once on Election Day itself. Data the 8 News Now investigators obtained reveals more than 56,000 Clark County voters dropped off ballots at an election center on Election Day this November. In the days after, the county received 9,000 mail-in ballots that it can still process under state law, with nearly 85% of those arriving the Wednesday after Election Day. Aguilar says it's not about changing deadlines, but finding ways to be efficient.
That's the wrong conversation to be having. The conversation is even earlier to say, how are you going to process the ballots you have on hand on Election Day?
Now, one of the bills his office is proposing is to better show a voter where their ballot is in the collection and counting process.
We need to eliminate that lag so that the information is given in real time, but also to make it more transparent for the person to see exactly at all times where their ballot is.
Since the election, Aguilar and his team have met with their county counterparts talking about ways to get better. That could include more machines for Clark County's only tabulation center and working with the Postal Service to better share data they already have.
That information is available. We just haven't made it available to the public, and we need to make that information available.
Now, we have yet to see proposals from Republicans about changing our election laws. With Democrats in control, it's unlikely any deadline, though, will change. Meantime, the Secretary of State's office is also proposing other legislation to require campaigns disclose if and when they're using artificial intelligence, as well as ways to speed up business licensing all across the state.